Yo, what is going on, guys? Here, my name is xBuzzerman, and today I got for you a Clash of Clans farming attack strategy guide. What I'm going to be basically doing is going over one of the absolute best ways to farm in Clash of Clans, and this can get you up to about 3 million gold an hour if you're doing it right and if you're playing consistently. Now, the few cons I do have to tell you guys about before you go ahead and dive on into this video is you're going to need about 2 hours consistent playing time if you're going to want to be using this strategy. That means you're not getting off your iPad or your iPod or whatever you're using. You're going to want to be playing straight 2 hours because you're going to be boosting your barracks. Another thing is you're going to need about 40 to 60 gems depending on what army composition you use because you're going to be boosting your barracks. So that's key right there. And so yeah, that's basically the two cons of it. You're going to need to be on consistently, and you're going to need to spend about 40 to 60 gems. So if you have the gems, I think I have enough, you can go ahead and use this strategy. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the Barcher strategy and the BAM strategy. What you're probably thinking, I've seen this everywhere, but if you boost your barracks, this strategy is completely insane. So we're going to be using the BAM strategy because it's the absolute fastest strategy and the cheapest. If you have Dark Elixir, go ahead and use this. If you don't, use the Barcher strategy. If you don't know what that is, Barcher is 100 barbs, 100 archers, or half barbs, half archers. The BAM strategy is barbarians, archers, and minions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and boost all of our barracks. So we're going to boost the dark barracks as well, and we're going to go ahead and boost our regular barracks too. Now they boost for 2 hours, so if you're on at the same time, and they boost for about 4 times the speed of an average thing. So I think we got them all. We're about to get them all. Here we go. Let's boost this last one. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show you the army composition. The army composition you're going to want to go with are about 60 barbs, 60 archers, and about 40 minions. That's just how it's going to go. And what does that equate to? So that's about 15 in each slot. So this strategy should take, about 5 minutes to go ahead and cook up. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and tell you guys what it's all about. What did I say? About 40? Yeah, so about 20 right here. Right there. Oh, 20. There we go. Okay. So it takes about 4 times the speed, which will give you about 5 minutes. This will take. I'll do a little bit of explaining. You don't need any spells for this because that's kind of ridiculous if you're thinking you do. You're just going to be basically going off of your mines and things like that. So let's go ahead and cook this army strategy up. I just wanted to go cook this up for you guys just to show you how fast it actually is. I'm probably going to be right when I'm done cooking this strategy up, it's going to be done. That's pretty crazy. And this should be the last thing right here. Alright, we're already at about 27, which is pretty crazy. But as you can see, this thing is going off. All you hear is blah, 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 blah. That means they're cooking them up. So the one thing you're going to want to do is for trophy count. You're going to want to find your specified trophy count in which you find the best resource raids. And that's what I mean is finding these collector raids, so these full collectors, because these are what these strategies go after. So for me, I'm a Town Hall 8. My personal favorite is around 1150 to about 1250. That's just personal preference. It's whatever your personal preference is, because something works different. Something works well for everyone. According to the time, I say the morning and the nighttime are absolutely probably not the greatest times to be raiding, because I just don't find those raids anywhere. I'd say about 6 o'clock, whatever your time is, 6 o'clock. That's the perfect the time to go. I'm not sure why. It's just the reason. It's just the way it works. So we're about 87 done, and this is annoying the crap out of me how fast it's cooking up. So for trophy range, do whatever you prefer. If you're going off of what I'm doing about 1150 to 1250 right now, about 1217 right in the middle. And I tend to find some good raids in there. I'll show you my attack log. That was a really bad raid, but as you can see, I've had some pretty good raids. I haven't been raiding in the past week very often because I'm making YouTube videos, but when I've been going hard, I can sometimes collect up a lot of loot, and I can find those 300k raids around this area quite a bit. I'll show you some attack logs. If you guys haven't been to my clan, this is Zenith. This is our war clan. This thing is awesome. I mean, our clan has really done done some big things. You have to be about 70 plus, I'd say about 75 plus. We'd really like for you. No rush town halls because this is a war clan. We are about 7-1. We're about to be 8-1. Actually, we're 6-1. We're about to be 7-1. So yeah, if you're really serious into you know, these clan wars, come on and join. I definitely appreciate your time down here. So yeah, we're about to be done with our army composition. I'm showing you guys how fast it is. Now I'm going to give you some statistics. Let's say you get a 250k raid every raid. You know, that's about average. Sometimes you can get about 250k. If you're really going good, about 300k raid every time, but let's say about 250 at your preferred, you know, raid spot. So it takes about 5 minutes to cook up, and that's 2 raids every 10 minutes. That's, let's say, about 2 raids every 12 minutes, something on the lines of that, because, you know, search times and things like that, you know, search times can really get you. That's about, let's say, about 12 raids an hour. That's pretty crazy. Let's say you get 250 of those. That's about, you know, that's somewhere on the lines of 3 million golden elixir. That's pretty freaking crazy if you ask me. Now we're about to be done. I think we're really close. Yeah, so, you know, something like that. Now I'd probably dole it down to about 2.5 million, just for the fact that, you know, search times and things like that, you're not going to 100% get them all. So at the best scenario, you can get about 3 million gold in elixir, which is a lot of walls, or a lot of whatever you're trying to find. So let's go ahead and try to find a raid. I'm going to show you what you're going to want to do to raid for this. Alright guys, so I kind of failed on finding a raid. I actually did find a raid that had like 150 in each, and it was really bad, and I just did terrible on it. I mean, it was not something I want to share. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a replay of what I did in a really good one probably about earlier this morning. This is one of the raids right here, and this is what you're going to want to look for. You're going to want to look for these storages to be all filled up, and then maybe your accessible storages on the inside. So you see these mines and these pumps really filled up, and then you see these storages, these gold and elixir storages. They're really kind of easy to get to, and I'll show you I can get to them. First, you're going to want to do is you're going to want to send in your barbs and archers, and you're going to want to send in your minions after that. I'm personally using the Barcher strategy, which is just barbs and archers because it's the cheapest. I didn't really want to use my dark elixir. I just send them in on these collectors first, and then I kind of sent a voyage in to get in the middle of the base. Now, I'm probably going to lag right here. I'm just going to go ahead and show that off for you. But I did get a 3-star on this base. It's really easy. It's really under-leveled base. These are the kind of things you find in Silver 1 and Silver 2. And as you can see, I'm going to work on this base. This is a really deadly strategy because you can cook it up really fast. And I did actually eventually send up a heal spell and then my Barb King. If you're going to have to use anything, I definitely recommend using a heal spell. If you're going to use any kind of spell, just go ahead and use a heal spell. You'll be able to use one, you know, maybe once or twice. Just don't abuse the spells. So that's basically it. I'm going to go ahead and end that right there. And that's what the kind of raids you're going to want to look for, things like that. I had a 450k raid. It was really good, but I couldn't replay it. So that's basically it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. If this strategy helped you, please give it a like button. If you would like to improve on this strategy, maybe you found a better way of working this strategy, please put in the comment section below. I'd like to hear your opinions for further videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time, and later.